It's a highly anticipated album. People have been waiting for this. It keeps delivering surprises. That's her favorite.
It's almost like, so what, right? And that's a new Taylor that's more stronger and more edgier.
Fortnight album. It's a double album. It's called, of course, The Tortured Poets Department.
Taylor Swift's record-setting double album with fans rising to her Fortnite challenge.
There's several vinyl versions with different art covers and bonus tracks, making it something Swifties hope to collect.
Charlie Puth's subtle reaction. Let's talk about the sweet little nod Taylor Swift gave to Charlie Puth in her latest album, The Tortured Poets Department. You're listening to Swift's album, vibing to the beats and soaking in the lyrics when suddenly, bam! She drops Charlie Puth's name in one of the tracks. It's like a little Easter egg for the fans, and they couldn't contain their excitement. Swifties, aka the die-hard fans of Taylor Swift, went into a frenzy when they heard their queen mentioning Charlie Puth. They flooded Puth's social media with messages of congratulations and excitement. Can you imagine how awesome that must have felt for him? It's like getting a shout-out from one of the biggest names in the music industry. Now, how did Puth react to all this love and attention? Well, he kept it subtle yet classy. He reposted a picture from Swift's Instagram where she's chilling with headphones on with the words "The Tortured Poets Department" scribbled over the top. It was his way of saying, "Hey, thanks for the mention, Taylor." But wait, what's the backstory behind this track? Rumor has it that it might be linked to Swift's past romance with the 1975 frontman Matty Healy. You know, the kind of juicy gossip that keeps the fans speculating for days. So while Swift is dropping hints about her love life in her songs, she also gives a little nod to her fellow musicians like Charlie Puth.
The music superstar's latest project dives into her relationships, big moments, and more.
It's a highly anticipated album. People have been waiting for this. It keeps delivering surprises. That's her favorite.
This is the day that so many Swifties have been waiting for, to hear what Taylor Swift has to say. And she has a lot to talk about. This collaboration she did with Post Malone. But this is a different type of heartbreak. She's like, yes, my heart is broken, but I'm moving on.
Now break down this album for us, because Spotify was saying this was the most pre-saved album of all time.
Taylor's Way. It is Taylor's Way. Let's talk about the lyrics, because whether you're a Swiftie or not, you have to respect her songwriting.
It's moments like these that make being a fan of music so much fun. You never know when your favorite artists will surprise you with unexpected references or collaborations. And for Charlie Puth, being mentioned by Taylor Swift is definitely a moment to cherish and celebrate. Who knows? Maybe we'll see a collab between these two powerhouses in the future. Name-dropping sparks frenzy. Taylor Swift sure knows how to keep her fans on their toes, doesn't she? In her 11th album, The Tortured Poets Department, she dropped a shocker by mentioning none other than Charlie Puth in the title track. Talk about unexpected surprises! Now, when Swifties caught wind of this, the internet practically exploded with excitement. Some were left speechless, while others couldn't contain their joy at seeing two musical powerhouses come together, even if just in song lyrics. It's moments like these that remind us why being a fan is so much fun. You never know when your favorite artists will cross paths in the most unexpected ways. But of course, with every surprise comes a mixed bag of reactions.
I just want to say there's so many surprises in it.
It's almost like, so what, right? And that's a new Taylor that's more stronger and more edgier. I thought that was a little bit of a surprise for me, but I enjoyed it. And I was like, oh, she's growing up.
While some Swifties were over the moon about the mention of Charlie Puth, others were left scratching their heads, wondering what the connection could possibly be. But hey, that's the beauty of art. It's open to interpretation, and everyone's entitled to their own opinion. Now, what makes this mention even more special is the fact that it's not just a one-sided admiration. Charlie Puth has shown his love and respect for Taylor time and time again. From covering her songs at his own shows to interacting with her on social media, it's clear that he's a big fan. And now, with Swift returning the favor by name-dropping him in her album, it's like a full-circle moment of mutual appreciation. In the end, whether you're Team Surprise or Team Confusion, there's no denying the excitement that comes with unexpected collaborations and mentions in the music world. And with artists like Taylor and Charlie Puth at the helm, we can only expect more thrilling surprises to come. So buckle up, Swifties and Puthinators. It's bound to be a wild ride. Antony Blinken's musical tastes. Who would have thought that U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken would be making waves in the music world? Well, that's exactly what happened when he made headlines for doing something unexpected during a diplomatic visit to Beijing. He bought Taylor Swift's album. Talk about breaking stereotypes and adding a whole new dimension to diplomatic affairs.
Payment successful? They have hours, so you hear the sound that says you paid? You're good to go. That's a very good philosophy. That era, but I also love a lot Thank you so much.
Now let's set the scene. Blinken, the epitome of diplomacy, strolling through a record store in Beijing like any other music enthusiast. And what does he decide to pick up? None other than Taylor's album. It's like something out of a sitcom. But hey, real life is often stranger than fiction. Now, why is this such a big deal? Well, for starters, it shows that even the most high-profile politicians have a soft spot for good music. Blinken's choice of album adds a cultural and musical layer to his diplomatic visit, bridging the gap between politics and pop culture in a way that's both unexpected and refreshing. But beyond that, Blinken's purchase sends a powerful message about the universal appeal of music. Regardless of nationality, language, or political affiliation, music has the power to bring people together and transcend barriers. And in a world that's often divided, moments like these serve as a reminder of our shared humanity. So here's to Antony Blinken, the diplomat with impeccable taste in music. Who knows, maybe his next diplomatic mission will involve discussing the latest chart toppers with world leaders. After all, in a world as unpredictable as ours, anything is possible. Taylor's monumental success. Taylor is no stranger to success, but her 11th album, The Tortured Poets Department, took things to a whole new level. It's like she waved a magic wand and boom, record-breaking domination on the U.S. Billboard Hot 100 chart.
Big day. It is Friday, April the 19th. We've got a plaza crowd filled with Taylor Swift's new fortnight album. It's a double album. It's called, of course, The Tortured Poets Department. We surprised all these Swifties with something special. Yes.
You know what I will say about this?
Look at the record. Check it out. Look.
It's clear.
It's clear.
Words can't describe our excitement.
Great to have you here.
I'm talking about not one, not two, but a whopping 14 songs from the album charting. And if that wasn't enough, Fortnights swooped in and snatched the #1 spot, marking Swift's 12th chart topper in the U.S.
Taylor Swift's record-setting double album with fans rising to her Fortnite challenge.
We have to give the people what they want, which is Taylor Swift. Answering your question, a fortnight, it's a British term.
No, I know. I'm screaming.
Can you say legendary? But wait, there's more. Swift isn't just breaking records, she's rewriting them. By tying with none other than Jay-Z for the most #1s by a solo artist, she's solidifying her status as a music industry icon.
Right on cue, Main Street Music in Manayunk opens its doors to a line of Swifties. First 10 customers leaving with a vinyl record of The Tortured Poets Department. But also with a $20 gift certificate, there's several vinyl versions with different art covers and bonus tracks, making it something Swifties hope to collect.
It's like she's saying, "Move over, boys. There's a new sheriff in town, and her name is Taylor Swift." And let's talk numbers, shall we? The Tortured Poets Department didn't just sell well, it sold like hotcakes on a Sunday morning.
Tortured Poets Department became the first album in Spotify history to have over 300 million streams.
Poets Department, and it's right in time for Record Store Day.
Plus the title for the most streamed song, thanks to this track featuring Post Malone.
And it's already bringing a boost to small businesses and the vinyl record industry.
For the latest mega hit from her, I'm sure we'll have more Taylor news tomorrow.
I wanted to support local business. I'm a Manayunk resident, so I'm a super supportive fan of this store as well.
We're talking a mind-blowing 2.6 million units flying off the shelves in just 2 weeks. That's more albums than you can count on both hands. And then some. But amidst all this monumental success, there's one little detail that caught everyone's attention: Taylor mentioning Charlie Puth in one of the tracks. It's like a cherry on top of an already deliciously sweet cake. And how did Puth react? Let's just say he was more than a little flattered by the shout-out from one of music's biggest superstars. So here's to Taylor Swift, the queen of chart toppers and record breakers. With each album, she's proving that she's not just a singer-songwriter, she's a force to be reckoned with. And as for the Tortured Poets Department, well, it's not just an album, it's a phenomenon.
Not completely. That's like part of the surprise, I guess. It's supposed to be like new lyrics.
It's called the Tortured Poets Department, placed here by Spotify on behalf of the world's biggest pop star. Mysterious little clues about Taylor's upcoming concert and recording plans called Easter eggs.
It's worth it because I'm a Swiftie, but I don't know how everybody else feels.
Charlie Puth reacts flatteringly. Charlie Puth must have felt like he hit the jackpot when he found out Taylor Swift name-dropped him in the titular track of her album, The Tortured Poets Department. It's like being invited to sit at a cool kids' table in the cafeteria. You can't help but feel flattered and honored. Now, Swift's mention of Puth isn't just a random shout-out. It's a testament to her admiration for his talent, placing him in the same league as other iconic figures like Dylan Thomas and Patti Smith. Talk about rubbing shoulders with greatness. And how did Puth react to this unexpected nod from one of music's biggest stars? Well, he didn't just sit back and bask in the glory. He joined in on Swift's celebration of the album's success. He reshared her posts, showing his gratitude for the mention and adding to the excitement surrounding the album. It's moments like these that remind us of the camaraderie and mutual respect that exists among artists. Despite being competitors in the cutthroat world of music, they're not afraid to lift each other up and celebrate each other's achievements. And for Charlie Puth, being recognized by Taylor Swift is a validation of his talent and hard work, a moment he'll surely treasure for years to come. That's all for this video, folks. See you next time.